Alright, it is 11 something on Sunday night, so I have the next 2 days where I'm working basically all day. So I'm just gonna record my Monday video now. So yeah, I've still been fighting the cold for most of the week, so I've been pretty out of it. So I haven't done much actual writing. Friday, I collected all of, okay, so for my rewrites, I am taking the short stories that I was doing that were supposed to be going on, that were supposed to be what was happening beforehand, and I am turning those into the first couple chapters. So I took all of those and what I had for those and what I had for the first draft of the first book, and I kind of collected it into a separate Scrivener file, or Scrivener project. That's the word. Thank you. So yeah, I have a new project strictly dedicated to the rewrite that has everything from the previous version and the short stories that I wanted to do. I have, so the first two chapters are kind of written, but as I was collecting everything, I realized that there's a character in there that I need to introduce a lot earlier, because the way I have it now, she shows up like halfway through and she just kind of shows up. She's just there. So I need to kind of weave her in a little bit better. So that's something I need to work on, and I'm going to be working on. I'm not sure if I want to have, because there was excuse me. So with the rewrites, basically I'm incorporating everything that I had wanted to do with the in-between short stories. Since I'm making it so, it's so hard to, I gotta start over from the beginning with explaining everything, because I don't think I've actually explained the whole process. I've just kind of talked about it. Okay, so originally the first drafts of the books were written during the Falling of the Veil ceremony, which is basically their New Year, and it's on Halloween. It's a week-long celebration, and that's just where the books took place. That's just the setting for the books. Sorry, it's really late and I can't really talk. But as I was talking to my writing partner, the books are kind of just like all over the place, and there's a lot, because I had originally planned on, because there's a year in between each of the books. There's a lot that happens in a year. So I was just going to release anthology books with short stories explaining what happens during the year. But yeah, now, as I was talking to my writing partner, it was decided that each book would focus on one set of characters and not everybody, and not be so all over the place. And it wouldn't just be the celebrations. The celebrations would just kind of be in the background. It wouldn't be the main focus. So yeah, the collections and the short story collections and the books, the first drafts of the books, are being combined, and I just need to figure out where the beginning and the end are for what happens. Because between the first and second book, Thane and Yvonne, who are going to be the main characters of the first book, do discover what the Sky King is planning. And they kind of thwart his plans. That was never actually written out. That was just kind of an idea. So I need to figure out exactly how that goes down. So I need to sketch that out in my outline, do an outline of it. I've got the structure part set up. I have, I think my last video, you can see the post-its all along the wall behind me. That's my structuring right now. Because it's just the easiest way for me to visualize it. By the way, it doesn't really work because the posters fall off the wall. And I have to keep putting them back up. But yeah, I need to introduce Cassie. And I noticed as I was collecting everything, there was a lot of it where I didn't have names for the characters yet, so I referred to them by their titles. Which is the trick that we do in Nano, to get more word count. It's a cheating thing, but it's also a real pain for editing. And yeah, so I need to go back and I need to edit in his name and her name, and yeah, basically I need to rewrite the entire thing from just throw out everything and just rewrite it all and just use it as a main skeleton. So rewrites are going. They're going. Hopefully by, I'm gonna say by June, I'll have a draft ready for putting into a physical book to give my beta readers, because that is something I've run across, is a lot of people want an actual book, but I can't do that with the manuscripts that I have, because I don't want to waste that much paper if it's just going to be rewritten anyway. Which is funny when you consider back when I first started, I used to handwrite everything. And it took a while for me to actually type it up. And then once I typed it up, I would print out a physical copy so I could make notes on everything. I've progressed a lot as a writer in the last 20, God, it's been 20 years. At least since I started typing everything up. But yeah, a lot has happened in my writing since then, and I'm still learning every day. You never stop learning. But yeah, I already took my cold meds. I'm waiting for them to kick in. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll upload this. I know it's a bad video. I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling well. And I know I'm probably rambling because I'm on cold meds, and I think they are hitting. But yeah, I will catch you next Monday and check in then.